What's up YouTube, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'll be giving you my thoughts on these Injora 43mm double barrel aluminum shocks. Before we get the video started, consider subscribing because I do a lot of SCX24 content. Okay, so here's the build. This is my rock buggy build. It was formerly Gladiator. It has quite a bit of upgrades on it. If you're interested in this build, check out the build playlist linked in the description. But for now, let's cover the shocks. So these are the Injora 43mm double barrel aluminum threaded shocks. I know it's quite a mouthful, but it is, and I have them in orange. They come in blue, green, red. I want to say like black and silver. Don't quote me on that. You can check out their website. Link will be in the description as well. So these come in at $14.99, I believe. Probably a little bit more on Amazon if you want quicker shipping. They are made out of aluminum and they are adjustable, as you can see here with that little adjustability on the orange part of the shock. They're double barrel. They come with 3 different spring rates. I believe it's like a gold, a black, and a silver. So they get a little bit softer, a little bit tighter, whatever you'd like. You can kind of adjust that to how you like to set up your build. Here, they come in the package unassembled, so you have to install your O-rings and your balls and everything like that. It comes with all the hardware. It's ready to run to fit your build. This chassis and my stock axles, the chassis is a little bit more narrower than the axle down below. So when I tightened everything up, I bent the shocks, and I realized that they were bent when there was binding, and I realized, oh, I shouldn't do that. I should back it up. So as you can see, there's gaps in between the shocks and the screws and the chassis and everything, all everywhere you see. I believe if I find some spacers and close up those gaps, everything would look pretty nice and neat. But for now, I'm just running it like this with the gaps. As you can see, they're everywhere on the build. But I just found out that's the best way for me to run these shocks without bending the shock. Overall, this shock is updated in a newer version of this shock by Injora, I was told. And I have noticed there is not binding like there was with the previous version. I have a red version of these shocks, and I don't know if they were aluminum or not, but they binded quite a bit. And because of that, I put them on my monster truck build where the articulation isn't as important on a crawler. So it's great to see that Injora updated and fixed that issue with binding. I mean, no one ever likes binding on their builds. So I think that's kind of a quick rundown on these shocks. They're long travel, so they're longer than like a stock shock on your build, so that's cool. And I haven't had any issues with these, and I've been running for about 2 months. I wanted to run them and then give my thoughts compared to the previous video about these shocks. So there's that, and let's just kind of continue crawling this little build because it's super fun with the rear steer, and this is probably the best build I've had so far to date. Hope you guys enjoyed that last line. It took me about 25 minutes to get. Luckily we got it. Unfortunately, can't use rear steer and front steer and record at the same time, so it's pretty hard, but I'll let you know that I did that perfectly with the rear steer afterwards. But I definitely would recommend these Injora 43mm double barrel aluminum shocks. I know it's quite a mouthful. $15.99, can't beat its quality. Injora's great stuff. I would stay away from those other ones that I mentioned earlier, those red ones that are all red, but I mean, it is what it is. They make great stuff for quality and its budget, so I mean, can't complain. If you're interested, definitely check out the links in the description. I will see you guys on the next video. Peace out.